And on this Wednesday, April 2nd, 2025 edition of Newsmakers, Nashville police are putting out the final report on the 2023 Covenant school shooting. In March of that year, a 28-year-old woman killed 6 people, including 3 children at the Christian school in Green Hills, Tennessee. According to the new report, the shooter did not have a manifesto or any document explaining the reason for the attack or why she targeted the school. Detectives worked to determine if she was sane and said in the report that she was looking for notoriety. Investigators found 2 shotguns in her family home and a suicide note. The U.S. Supreme Court heard oral arguments today on a pivotal case that could determine if states have the authority to refuse funding of Planned Parenthood. A ruling from the High Court is expected by the end of June. The state of Nevada will start requiring parental notification for minors' abortions. A judge has lifted a decades-long pause on the law, with a change scheduled to take effect April 30th. A judge has ruled that a 1991 injunction against a Nevada law is no longer applicable. The law, which was initially supposed to take effect in 1985, prohibited performing an abortion on a minor without first notifying the minor's parent or guardian. Meanwhile, Montana Governor Greg Gianforte wants a ruling involving state parental rights reversed. The ruling in question was made by the Montana Supreme Court last August and struck down a 2013 law requiring parents to consent to and be notified of when their young daughters seek an abortion. The chief executive sent an amicus brief to the U.S. Supreme Court asking for the decision to be overruled. In the brief, Gianforte argued parents should be afforded this right to direct the care and control of their children. He added parents should be involved in medical decisions having to do with their kids. A federal judge has ruled the state of Alabama cannot prosecute people who transport women across state lines to get an abortion. The ruling, handed down by U.S. District Judge Myron Thompson on Monday, sided with plaintiffs in a lawsuit against Alabama Attorney General Steve Marshall after he threatened to use an 1896 Alabama statute to prosecute anyone who held pregnant mothers to obtain abortions in other states. Thompson's ruling also declared that such prosecutions would be a violation of an individual's constitutional right to travel. Oklahoma State Superintendent Ryan Walters and the Oklahoma State Department of Education are filing a lawsuit against a nonprofit organization that advocates for the separation of church and state. The lawsuit was filed against the Wisconsin-based Freedom from Religion Foundation. The organization issued a cease and desist letter to a district in Oklahoma for allowing a school to pray over the intercom. Walters' office says the letter threatened legal action against Atchlee Public Schools if the district did not comply. A church with locations in South Carolina is withdrawing from the Southern Baptist Convention. New Spring Church announced the withdrawal amid a dispute with the SBC over the role of women in its ministry. New Spring has reportedly employed a woman in the role of pastor. In the withdrawal announcement, the church said it made the decision to leave the convention despite remaining, quote, confident that we are operating under the authority of Scripture. And that's Newsmakers for this Wednesday, April 2nd, 2025 edition. I'm Keith Black.